Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're taking a look at one of the weirdest moments I've seen in American politics, and that's Donald Trump buying a Tesla in front of the White House. Obviously, Elon Musk and Donald Trump have been working together on the Department of Government Efficiency, and I guess Elon Musk is kind of like an advisor to Trump. Though of course a lot of people are very critical of this relationship, saying that Elon Musk is basically the president. That's obviously not the case. However, because these crazy people seem to think that Elon Musk is somehow the secret fascist dictator of the United States, there have been a number of high-profile riots, protests, whatever you want to call them, targeting Tesla dealerships. On top of that, there have been people who have been going around and vandalizing random private cars owned by regular people just because they're Teslas, which is never okay. You should never go out and attack somebody's car just because you don't like it. I mean, for how many of you guys is your car your lifeline? You wouldn't be able to get to work without it, wouldn't be able to go to the doctor without it. Going after somebody's car is basically an assault on how they live their life. And I think that that's way too far for any type of protest or riot, but some people don't see it that way. And so Donald Trump decided to do something kind of symbolic, but also a little funny. He said that he was going to have Elon bring a whole bunch of Teslas up to the White House and he was going to pick one out and buy it. And so, like many things, when Donald Trump says something half as a joke, it actually happened. That's right, Elon Musk brought a whole bunch of Teslas up to the White House and Donald Trump got in it, and then they had a big talk about Teslas out in front of it. And yeah, it was a little weird, obviously. Anything with Elon Musk and Donald Trump together is a little weird, but I especially liked the moment when Elon and Trump reenacted that time that Aiden Ross got in a Tesla with Trump. So let's take a look and let's compare two clips.
Now this is cool.
It's very good.
I've never even seen you in a car before.
Not too many. that's look at the playlist, huh?
This is your playlist.
It's a good, yeah. That's beautiful. This is a different panel than I've had. Everything's computer. That's beautiful. Wow.
History's bound to repeat itself. It just seems to be happening a lot recently. Genuinely, I just thought it was funny that they got together and did that. Donald Trump especially seemed to like that red Tesla. The more interesting thing about this was the message that came afterwards, right? Donald Trump said that he was going to have the Department of Justice look into the cases of vandalism at Tesla stores and on Tesla cars as domestic terrorism.
No, that's beautiful.
Yeah, Mr. President, you talked about some of the violence that's been going on around the country at dealerships. Some say they should be labeled domestic terrorists because...
I will do that. I'll do it. I'm going to stop them. We catch anybody doing it because they're harming a great American company. When you heard an American company, especially a company like this, supplies so many jobs that others are unable to do, when you do that, those people are going to go through a big problem when we catch them. And we have you get a lot of cameras up. We already know who some of them are. We're going to catch them. And they're bad guys. They're the same guys that screw around with our schools and universities, the same garbage. And no, we're going to catch them. And let me tell you, you do it to Tesla and you do it to any company, we're going to catch you and you're going to go through hell.
Now, of course, that's controversial because a lot of people on the left hate Elon Musk and they hate Tesla, so they don't want to admit that destroying people's property to further your own political goals is the literal definition of terrorism. Now, do I think that these people should get federal charges just because they're going around and destroying Tesla dealerships? I mean, look at this place. All of those Teslas were burned. For what? What does that do? That's not good for the environment. That's terrible for the environment. It doesn't help anybody, right? You're not doing anything. You're not hurting Tesla by burning the Tesla cars because they certainly have business insurance to cover this kind of thing. And then on top of that, you're burning electric cars. You'd think these people would be more interested in the electric cars because they're left-wing, but apparently not. Apparently Elon Musk has lost that reputation and he's no longer seen as some kind of climate hero. Now he's just seen as some kind of pseudo-fascist dictator. It still doesn't justify going around and destroying property. They also arrested a guy in Massachusetts for going around and destroying people's Teslas. Well, I say destroying, it's more like vandalizing. But still, it's just another crazy person. And do I think that these people should face federal charges? Yeah, I do actually. I think if you're going to go around and you're going to destroy property for your own political goals, you can't be allowed to do that, especially when it seems to be happening in an organized manner across the United States. We cannot allow this kind of thing to go on without stopping it, because if we do, then it will become normalized. And first it starts at Teslas, then it starts at Tesla buildings, and then where does it go? What happens? You know, once these people realize that destroying property isn't doing anything, what are they going to do next? Because it's not going to be pretty. When you let people get themselves so radicalized without stepping in, without stopping them, without showing them that their actions have consequences, they're just going to keep radicalizing and keep getting worse and worse and doing worse and worse things to further their political goal. And in this case, I think it's incredibly dangerous that the United States has not yet started to take these things seriously. And I hope that with Donald Trump's pronunciation that he's going to have the Department of Justice look into federal charges, that these people will think twice before they do anything like this, because we can't allow it to happen. And then unrelated, but I should mention that there's a lot of people upset that Donald Trump brought all these Teslas up in front of the White House and it was like basically a big Tesla commercial. And I just want to point out that Biden did the exact same thing, except he didn't like Elon Musk either, so he just excluded them and had all the other automakers bring their electric cars to the White House for the exact same photo op. Now, I know I don't usually do political videos, but I just think that the existential threat from what's going on in regards to Tesla and people rioting and destroying Tesla cars, attacking people's private property over them having a Tesla car, I think that that is untenable. It's not something that we can let happen, and I just wanted to bring attention to it. So let me know what you think. Thank you so much for watching all the way till the end. Remember to like and subscribe. Have a great day, and God bless you.